And Max came to me and he was like, the first day of school, he was like, Mom. He was like, everybody was asking me if you were my mom.
I would say stressful, but it's really not. It's actually, you just let Jennifer plan everything and you just say, all right.
Yeah. Celebrity breakups are sadly a very popular topic amongst the media of the world because when they happen, especially when they happen suddenly to a couple that doesn't seem in trouble, it's fun for many to go and pick it apart, to see what went wrong, who is to blame, and so on and so forth. The latest couple to have this treatment going for them, Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez. They were together for a while and then engaged and then, well, not so much. But what really happened and how are both sides taking it? Allow us to show you how Alex Rodriguez said Jennifer Lopez destroyed him. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5, the sudden breakup. After their breakup in mid-April, details emerged explaining why exactly Jennifer Lopez ended her engagement to Alex Rodriguez. And as you might have guessed, it wasn't a simple matter at all. According to a source, J-Lo insisted that the former power couple break up. There are too many issues that are unresolved, the source said. A huge issue, Jennifer couldn't fully trust Alex anymore. Apparently, their split had been building up for a while. She has been pretty miserable, the source said, adding that the star didn't think it was in her best interest to stay with Alex. Being stuck together 24/7 during the COVID-19 pandemic didn't help matters either. They both liked spending more time together as a family, but it was difficult to keep that special spark when they saw each other every day, another source told People. Now, obviously, that's an odd thing to say because if they were going to be married, they were going to see each other a lot. So clearly, their time together showed off some things that J-Lo didn't like or appreciate. Rumors that A-Rod had cheated on J-Lo exacerbated the issue. Sources revealed to People that the couple didn't break up over an infidelity and that whether or not A-Rod actually cheated doesn't matter. A source explained she won't tolerate the fear of it in the air between them. The former couple are sad for their blended family since their kids are close and it's not a good situation but inevitable, J-Lo's friend also said. The singer was already bouncing back from the breakup though. She is not one to sit around and cry, the source said. Her kids make her the happiest. She is doing well. She's also getting support from her ex, Mark Anthony, who recently brought their twins, Max and Em, to the Dominican Republic where she was filming Shotgun Wedding. Having him around while she has had to work abroad has been very comforting, the source said. On April 15th, J-Lo and A-Rod released a joint statement to Today announcing that they had broken up. We had realized we are better as friends and look forward to remaining so, the statement said. We will continue to work together and support each other on our shared businesses and projects. We wish the best for each other and one another's children. Out of respect for them, the only other comment we have to say is thank you to everyone who has sent kind words and support. Number 4, the reversal. As if the situation wasn't enough already, there was a thread going on for a while that said the couple were still together. A rep for the couple told CNN that the reports were inaccurate and that the couple was still together and working through some things. Those breakup rumors didn't come out of nowhere though. A source told People that the couple had hit a rough patch. They never officially broke up and talked about it but are still together. They hit a rough patch. But we're not broken up, the source said, noting that reports that the former New York Yankees player allegedly had an affair with Southern Charm star Madison LaCroix had no bearing on the rough patch at all. A source previously confirmed the breakup to the publication on Friday saying this has been a long time coming. She's working in the Dominican Republic and he's in Miami, so it's tough seeing each other, especially when quarantining and COVID, the source told the publication, adding, but they want to try to stay together. Obviously, that was later debunked, but in truth, it just made the situation even more awkward as the truth really started to come out about what had happened with these two. Number 3, trust and love. Having trust in a relationship is vital, but another element is making sure that the person you're with actually loves you. Now, it may sound odd to say, but it's true. Many celeb relationships have gone bust due to one or both of those things not being true. And for J-Lo, she made it clear to friends which one was broken. Once her trust is broken, there's no turning around. She feels good about her decision because she knows A-Rod will still be in her life, just in a different capacity. That different capacity is that of them working together business-wise. Because while they were together, they went and invested their money into various things, and it worked out for them for the most part. They've admitted that they'll still talk with one another for business, but personal stuff is going to be off the table, and one source had a very poignant thing to say about why. Their time together wasn't anything like the fairy tale they tried to project to the world, said the insider. Alex was more in love with the idea of them than the actual relationship itself. This wasn't forced by A-Rod's on-camera, off-camera personas, apparently. When the cameras were on, Alex was this adoring partner who doted on Jen, but then he didn't act the same once they were by themselves, explains the second source, noting that Lopez grew concerned her beau was more enamored with her superstar status and how it raised his own profile. You might think this is odd given how A-Rod was a respected baseball player, the keyword being was. His use of steroid blurred his image, and despite his talent, many consider him overrated due to the fact that he only got the Yankees one World Series ring in his tenure with them. Yes, on the business side, he's prominent now and he's an announcer for baseball, but compared to J-Lo, who rocks the world in both acting and singing, yeah, he's small potatoes. Sadly, we've seen this kind of thing happen where one of the partners in the couple is more famous and suddenly the other is elevated, and that is a driving force for them. It's not cool, but it happens, and apparently it happened here. The spark was fading, and it seemed like Alex was more into the showbiz side of things than their romantic connection, adds the source. It was like he was always more interested in how they were perceived as a couple instead of putting in the work. Number 2, Alex's reaction to it all. So given the shade that was being thrown his way, and the fact that J-Lo broke off the engagement, the question about how Alex handled the situation. A source confided to Us Weekly that Alex is still very sore and in a world of pain. It's the first time anyone can remember him being dumped like this, at least publicly. An insider revealed Rodriguez is definitely still reeling. While he and J-Lo have tried to sugarcoat it, there's zero doubt that it's really hurting his ego, they said. Seeing her running back to Ben's arms is a real kick in the teeth. There's a part of him that still clings on to hope that they'll wind up together again, but deep down he's had to accept the harsh truth that she's over him and moving on with Ben. It's a tough pill to swallow, but that's his new reality. Apparently, he's trying to focus on business to get him through the days, which he's doing well in, but it's clearly not the same without his former partner at his side. Number 1, the rebound. J-Lo is with Ben Affleck now, and early impressions are that they might just make it work this go-around. A-Rod will bounce back in his own way, but the rumors going around about him now are going to be something he deals with for a while. More than likely, there are details about this relationship that we still don't know, and that only J-Lo and A-Rod will know for certain. But even if some of what is being said is true, it's not hard to see how this whole thing dissolved really quickly. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the breakup between Alex Rodriguez and Jennifer Lopez? Were you one of the many people who were shocked that the breakup happened like it did? Which element of it did you personally find the most shocking? Do you sympathize more with J-Lo or A-Rod? And do you think they'll ever truly be friends again after what happened? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel.